Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to make some really big moves here on our homestead, so don't go anywhere. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Tubes Time. No, that intro was not made to be like a bait and hook for you guys. We actually are moving some really large things, and those things are cows. We have a lot of animals shifting around on the homestead right now. If you saw our Going Miniature video that we released just not too long ago, then you know that we're now trying to breed our herd down to the mini Jersey breed. And we are actually trying to do this without breaking the bank. So instead of just going out and buying a bunch of mini Jerseys, we are actually breeding down from the cows that we have on our homestead to smaller cows that will inevitably be mini Jerseys. With that out of the way, you must be wondering, which cows are we actually going to be getting rid of? As I stated in the Going Miniature video, we are for sure getting rid of Missy, we are getting rid of Maple, and we are also now going to be getting rid of Oakley. So, why are we doing this? Missy is a huge cow. She's a 50-inch tall Jersey cow, and her baby, Oakley, is supposed to be the same size cow based on the bull that she was bred to. And Maple is more than likely not going to be much different because she was bred to a full-size Jersey bull as well. What I am doing right now is heading up to Norwood, Missouri, to a small dairy called Hilltop Jerseys. If you watch one of our very first videos on milk cows, buying a family milk cow, the dairy that you saw in that video is this same dairy. We absolutely loved the first cow that we got from them, so we decided whenever we wanted to go ahead and get something a little bit smaller than Missy is, then we would actually contact them before we contacted anyone else to see what type of stock they had available. As soon as I let them know what it was that I was trying to do on my homestead, they immediately went straight to a cow by the name of Cedar, and she sent us pictures of her. She's absolutely beautiful, and she's on the small side of mid-sized Jerseys, which is going to take quite a few inches off of what would have been Missy and give us a lot better odds of actually producing a mini Jersey after breeding her with a mini Jersey bull. As most of you guys already know, the way we do milking on our property is we calf share. You may be wondering, how the heck are you going to calf share? You're getting rid of both of your calves. We did a little bit of research right before we left and contacted a guy that has a farm that sells bottle calves, and they actually are on the route to Hilltop Jersey Farm. So we're going to be swinging by there on the way back and picking up 2 Holstein cross bulls, and we're going to actually head to the vet on the way home with those bulls and go ahead and get them taken care of so that we can raise them as steers for meat. And if all goes according to plan, those bulls are going to be the calves that are going to be calf sharing on Cedar and on Autumn. So how are we going to do that? My plan is to take each bull, put one in a pen with Autumn and put one in a pen with Cedar, and let them get to know each other, and hopefully Cedar is just as good of a mama as Autumn is. Autumn lets just about any calf drink on her, so I'm thinking it's going to be a smooth, easy transition for her. Not quite sure about Cedar just yet. So now that you know what it is that we're doing, if you guys are interested, why don't you stick around, and I'm going to get some footage of me picking up Cedar from Hilltop Jerseys Farm, and also footage of us picking up the bulls, and maybe even get some footage of me taking them to the vet and unloading them once I get back to the property. So y'all don't go anywhere. Something that I just thought of that I wanted to clear up. People have asked me, and you may even be wondering yourself, you know, this is a 3.5 hour drive. Is there really not any dairies or farms closer that you can get a good Jersey milk cow from? I'm sure there are farms closer, but Kristen and Michael over at Hilltop Jerseys have been nothing but gracious and nice to us. They have put up with a million questions from me. They are the ones that gave us that amazing deal on our milking machine. They are the ones that we bought 2 of our favorite cows from. They're a young family like us who is raising their kids a whole lot like we are raising ours. And this is a lesson you guys need to learn. All cows are not created equal. If you find yourself a good farm with good people that produce good, healthy cows, then make the drive out there and buy the cow from them. It's the same for any animal on your homestead. We also drove an hour and a half further into Missouri to pick up our sheep. Why, you might ask? It's because of the reputation of the man who raised them. Hilltop Jerseys Farm is gaining that reputation with us. This may just be the last full-size Jersey we purchased in our careers of raising milk cows, but we knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that we were going to be getting this cow from this farm. I said all that to say, do your research, find a cow with a genetic line that you like, and drive out and get it. I promise you won't regret it near as much as buying a cow that you settled for just because it's a whole lot closer to you. All right, guys, we're just pulling up to the farm. Let's go meet Cedar. And I'm guessing y'all milked her already.
Yep, she's all milked out.
Good deal.
We just.
Well, she literally loaded herself. That couldn't have been any easier. Hey. I've got Cedar all loaded up, and that's probably giving myself a little too much credit because she loaded herself up. They said she has never stepped foot on a trailer, but for some reason she walked right into that door, started sniffing around, and stepped all 4 feet in there, and I shut it behind her and she's ready to go. Now we're heading back home, and on the way home we're going to stop about an hour from where we are now and pick up those 2 bull calves that we're going to try to calf share with. Hey, pretty girl. How you doing?
I was up here about 9 o'clock this morning. I normally get out earlier.
Okay. Well, we just picked out 2 baby bulls, and now we are headed back to Clarksville, Arkansas, and we're going to see if we can squeeze them into the vet visit today and go ahead and try to get them dehorned and get them castrated so that we can raise these 2 as steers. Hey, pretty girl. How y'all doing? We're finally back to Clarksville, Arkansas, and we were sitting here in line waiting to get these bulls worked on, and then we'll be headed back to the house. Probably won't show too much of it because I've done it before, and people didn't seem to like all that gore in a video on YouTube, so. That little dude right there has figured it out. This one, not so much. All done at the vet. We got the bulls castrated. We were not able to get them dehorned because you really couldn't feel the horns yet. I'm probably going to bring them back in about 2 months to get that done. And we also got their vaccines. We didn't have to do any work for Cedar. Heading back to the house now, and we'll show you guys us unloading them on the homestead at their new home.
Is he got a bubble?
Hey, Asher. You gonna give him some love? Aww, all in the poo-poo.
No.
Oh, poo-poo on the floor, look. Nasty.
He's like, okay, I'll stand that now.
You what?
What is?
Oh, I don't know.
A puppy is a part of the roof.
It's protecting the roof.
Well, we made it back. We unloaded them. I've got Cedar in stall number 1 with one of the calves, and I have Autumn in stall number 2 with the other calf. Neither one of them are really drinking on the mamas as of yet, but that's going to be a chore in the next couple days to make sure that they're drinking from mama so that they can start calf sharing and helping me out here on the homestead. Tomorrow morning when I come out here to milk them, I think I may actually bring a couple bottles just in case they're looking hungry, which would have obviously mean that they have not eaten all night and mamas have not accepted them. If they don't accept them, I've been told of a few remedies that I will try tomorrow morning, but fingers crossed both of these beautiful cows will accept these new calves as their own and let them drink from them. So that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share this video. It helps us out a ton. God bless you guys. We will see you on the next one.